How's it going there, friends? My name is Jay and welcome back to 7 Days to Die Alpha 19 Insane Mode Permadeath Series, episode number 8? Is it 8? 9? 9? Might be 9. Who knows? I tell you one thing that I do know though. Today, it's Horde Day and I am very much looking forward to seeing what the Day 14 Horde has to offer. I've still got a little bit of prepping to do, and I'm purposely hiding my toolbar because you may notice one or two few things that we picked up on lucky number 13 day, which is a weird way of saying that 13th day was my lucky day. Do you know what? Instead of me telling you, why don't I just show you a little clip? Here's what happened on day 13. First job of the day was to go and pick up the chemistry bench that we'd made in the workbench inside of Trader Hugh's shop. After that, we headed on inside, see what had been restocked for day 13. 2 jars of honey. That will give us 10% off of our infection. Not bad at all. From then on, we decided we may as well do a little bit of a job for Trader Hugh. And we headed on out to the desert. Had a bit of a run-in with a vulture, which again is nothing new for us these days. We're getting pretty good at dealing with those vultures. And obviously there's zombie on the outside. Not quite as good at dealing with that guy, but we got the job done in the end. Quick job pretty much. We went through the house and we grabbed the supplies. We didn't have to clear out the house, but I felt like going through and doing that anyway. We did have a bit of a scare at this point when I reached the main room that had all of the stuff in it. And yeah, they got a bit too close for comfort. Dealt with though, and didn't actually take a hit, which was pretty cool. In the working stiffs, not a whole lot. We have got some motor tools and a decent axe. Bit more ammo in here again, not a whole lot, but it is what it is. Now this, my friends, was the favourite part of the day. Headed off to the airdrop, quick check around to make sure there's no birds or anything, and have a look inside that box, my friends. There is our antibiotics, 25% effectiveness. That's going to help us out massively. It's only one, but it will do. Back into town to let Trader Hugh know that the job was done. We got our reward, 150 magnum ammo, perfect for Horde Night, and what's this? This is level 2 jobs, my friends, that have been unlocked. So that's right, we now know where a second trader is. And Trader Jen isn't actually too far. Now, it's late in the day, but I figured I'm going to head over there anyway and see what is all going on at Jen's town. So, from taking this job, we've made our way onto the bike. And from on there, we showed up at Trader Jen's place. As you can see, it's 10 o'clock at night. So I was thinking I'll stay in this trailer just opposite, and then I'll head in the morning, see what kind of stuff she has. Before I do that, though, I'm going to go ahead and mark it on our map, just so we know exactly where we can find Trader Jen in the future. It is late at night, and we did have a bit of a scare. A dog came running at us when we were trying to get into this house. It wasn't my smartest play, but that Magnum has come in very, very handy. The rest of the house, there only was one zombie. We cleared that pretty easy. And then we broke into this room, where I had a weapons bag. And inside the weapons bag, level 3 AK-47. It is the 13th day of our playthrough, and it is the luckiest day of our playthrough. Day 14, we pop in to see Jen. She didn't really have anything that we wanted to buy, but we did go ahead and complete the trade, and now we know where a second trader is if we need to be. And then back home for the rest of the day to prepare for Horde Night. So as you can see from day 13, well, a lot has changed, my friends. We have found a new trader thanks to a job we did for Trader Hugh. We now know where Trader Jen is. She didn't really have anything worth buying, but it is nice to know that there is a trader not too far from this place. Also, while I was there, I'm going to show you, hopefully there's nothing around me that's going to attack me or anything. We basically found the town over here. That's where Trader Jen is. One of these buildings, it might be this one that I'm zoomed in on here, is a construction site. Those are always a lot of fun to try and get through. It might be that one. That one looks more like a construction site, doesn't it? It's probably that one. Either way, I'm thinking if we make it through the Horde Night, that is what we're going to do on the next episode, because there's always a good lot of loot there, and there's a good chance we maybe pick up an auger or something like that, and that would be a great thing to have in terms of preparing for the Day 21 Horde. Plus, I'd imagine that place on Insane Mode is really tough. There's usually a lot of birds kicking around. There's obviously going to be lots of zombies. There's areas where you can fall through and get trapped in a room. We might die there. Who knows? It's going to be rough either way. I'm genuinely looking forward to seeing how it plays out. But as of right now, I've got to chop down a few trees, make sure I've got a bit of wood, make sure the base is ready to go. And we've got a Horde Night to prepare for. So, ladies and gentlemen, I will bring you back just when the Horde decides to show its face. You know, I've played this game for a long, long time. I have got over about 750 hours into the PC version of the game, countless hours into the PS4 version as well. And at a certain point, you kind of get used to Horde Night. You kind of prepare yourself, you feel like you've done everything you can. And if it all goes bad, then it goes bad. You just pick yourself up and start again in the next one. However, that, as we know, is not an option in this particular series. And as I mentioned in the previous Horde Night, I'd never faced a Horde Night on Insane mode before. The last one was the first one. The main thing that I learned was that a lot of the zombies take a lot of bullets to put down. And as I'm standing here with just around about 20 minutes in game to go before the Horde arrives, I'm realizing I don't have nowhere near as much ammo as I would like. Pistol, 225 sounds like a lot. It isn't. 203 for the Magnum, again, sounds a lot. It really isn't. 115 for the AKs. I mean, obviously I've got bullets in the chamber and I'm not counting those, but roughly say, what, 170 bullets? Quite a lot for the shotgun, but as we know, that is a pain in the butt to reload, especially this particular one. I'm still confident. I've got some bars here that I will be implementing if necessary. And I've got my axe, which I guess I've got some wood to repair the bars. I've got nothing for the concrete, but hopefully I won't need it. And yeah, I guess we'll see what happens. I think we'll get some birds tonight, so I think the addition of bars at the last Horde was a good idea. But yeah, we are getting really, really close. They're going to be here any minute. And I've been stood here for a little while, kind of trying to predict which area they're coming from. And I honestly have no idea. I'm going to say south. But what I am going to do is I'm going to turn off the HUD, because I would like to just see how this looks without it. And I'm kind of curious as to what to expect from the zombies. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Our second Horde Night. Let's try and take a few out before they completely ruin the spikes if we can. And yeah, this is a lot of them to start off. Just what we'd expect. They're getting taken out by the spikes, which is nice. Obviously, we can't really tell too much, because I've turned the HUD off, which again is probably not the smartest idea. But I just kind of like the way it looks, you know. It's another challenge of the game. You don't know what to expect from when your guns are out of ammo. Obviously, I'm trying to keep a track mentally. I hate these dogs. These dogs are the one thing that I fear the most in this game, especially on this particular mode. Mainly because the bleed damage they can do and the fact that they can infect you pretty quickly. I think I can hear a bird. Yeah, I can. Thought I could. Probably shouldn't be focusing this much on the bird, but honestly, they do worry me. If they keep kind of moving around like this, then I think we'll be alright, you know? Like, it's not too bad. We will be taking a look with the HUD occasionally, just to see what we look like ammo-wise. Obviously, I'm only using the pistol right now. I'm trying to focus my aim. But as we've discussed a few times, not the best aim in this game. I need the dogs gone, because I do not want them breaking the bars. But yeah, I've really been enjoying this series, and I hope that you've been enjoying watching it. And as I say, I want it to continue for as long as possible. So I'm not planning on dying today. Please don't let those be famous last words. I guess we'll find out. Did something break? Might have been spikes that broke. I hear another dog. I'll take care of these guys, and then we'll head over to that dog. I'm not sure if anyone else does that, or if it's just something that I do, but I try to get rid of the dogs as soon as possible. I always figure that if a zombie is going to get in here, I might be alright. I'm never too sure what will happen if a dog gets in. There we go, we've got a bar down straight away, so we're going to pop the HUD back on. We're going to get rid of a few of these guys. And we are going to replace that bar if it will let me. It will not let me. Need these guys out of the way first. And there's another bar down. Okay, this is getting a little hairy, guys. I'm not going to lie. I'm a little worried. If I can get them to back away from the bars, that'd be great. Get another bar in. God, it's not going to let me. Need to reload. I need to be very careful of the one behind me. Can we reload a little faster, please? Oh boy, someone's in. Oh boy. Oh boy. Are we dead? We're dead. Oh no. Oh, what are the chances? I knew as soon as I said it, something bad was going to happen. Oh boy. Of course, we didn't place a bedroll down, as was one of the rules of the series. And there it is, my friends. We are dead. Day 14 Horde is what took us out. Out of curiosity, how far are we? Oh, so you kind of spawn back in, I guess, where you spawned in originally, which was roughly here. And the base is back there. I am honestly a bit gutted about that. I thought we'd get a bit longer than we did. In hindsight, the wooden bars probably should have been upgraded to iron. And maybe I should have been focusing on that a little bit harder, because obviously I did have the materials on me and the bars to actually deal with what was going on. But unfortunately, those be the rules. And as you can see, let me just quickly show you. There has only been the one death, the one that you've just seen. Well, that is not the way I wanted the series to end, but again, that's the hand that we dealt ourselves. Insane mode is very difficult. For a first playthrough, I'm pretty happy with how it went, to be honest. 14 days, I'm happy enough with that. Got a lot that I can learn from this series, and I will be attempting to do this again at some point in the future. But for now, that is going to be the end of the series. I really appreciate the support I've had on this one. If you're not subscribed already, please consider doing so, because I am going to be bringing out a bunch of new content for the channel, including more 7 days. We're probably going to be looking into a few other survival type games as well. And yeah, that is the way it goes. Unfortunately, you mess with the zombies, you leave them a little bit of an opening, and before you know it, you are nothing but zombie food. Once again, my name has been Jay. Thank you so much for your support throughout this series. I really hope you've enjoyed it. I've had a blast recording it. And I will see you in the next video somewhere down the road. Take care.